examples: sodium phosphate Na3PO4 and sodium arsenate Na3AsO4. So if you are observing these two crystalline solids, these two are the crystalline solids but not amorphous solids. Both are having similar chemical composition, Na3 and Na3, O4, O4, phosphorus acid, similar chemical composition, and both are having similar crystal structures. That type of phenomenon is known as isomorphism. Next, one more note 2, polymorphism. Polymorphism, same concept. Poly means many. So same substance, the phenomenon in which same crystalline substance or simply same substance exist in more than one crystalline form or structures. So substance is same. The name itself is the answer. Poly means many, more than one. The phenomenon in which same substance exists in more than one crystalline form. Previous case similar crystalline form, that's why isomorphism. Here more than one crystalline form, that's why polymorphism. Example: calcium carbonate exists in two crystalline forms. Calcium carbonate, same substance, exists in two crystalline forms. One is calcite, one more is aragonite. So substance is same, calcium carbonate, but exists in more than one type of crystalline form. Calcite and aragonite both do not possess same crystalline structures. Crystalline structures in next class it will come. Calcite and aragonite composition is same. Both are having formula CaCO3. Calcite formula and aragonite formula CaCO3. Main difference is it has one type of crystalline structure. It has another type of crystalline structures. Regarding crystalline structures in next class we will discuss. So same substance but different crystalline forms are known as polymorphism. Just like a allotrope. So same element carbon but it exists in different allotropes, diamond, graphite, like that. So simply you should remember that polymorphism is nothing but allotrope. Otherwise, note 3. In case of elements it is known as allotrope. In case of elements it is known as allotrope. Next, one more note point. Next, note 4. So we are having mainly two types of solids. In last class in the basics we taught. Based on the arrangement of constituent particles, solids are of two types: crystalline solids and amorphous solids. So we are able to convert crystalline form to amorphous form. So crystalline form is able to convert into amorphous form or vice versa. Amorphous form. For understanding purpose, I am considering an example. If you are considering quartz is nothing but crystalline form of silica, SiO. Otherwise, indirectly it is the pure SiO. Whenever this quartz is strongly heated, nothing but melting. First of all, it will melt. Upon heating, it will melt. Melting and rapid cooling quartz is nothing but crystalline SiO2. Glass is nothing but amorphous SiO2. So this is about types of crystalline solids. This is about types of crystalline solids. Next, very important concept, crystal lattice. Small definition important for PUC. Crystal lattice are space lattice. Crystal lattice are space lattice. What is the way crystal lattice or space lattice is? The name itself gives the answer. Lattice is nothing but arrangement. Lattice is nothing but what? Arrangement. Lattice is nothing but regular arrangement. So here is small definition. What is the way crystal lattice is? The regular arrangement of constituent particles. Already in yesterday class we studied constituent particles is that may be either atoms or molecules or ions. So the regular arrangement of constituent particles in 3 dimensions, 3D, along x direction, y direction, z direction. The regular arrangement of constant particles in 3 dimensions in a crystalline solid. In a crystalline solid, that arrangement is known as crystal lattice. So in the crystalline solid, all the constant particles in yesterday class already we studied are orderly arranged. That entire arrangement is known as crystal lattice. So for understanding purpose, I am considering one a solid. In the solid, all the constant particles, these dots are assumed as a constant particles. All the constant particles are orderly arranged. All the constant particles are orderly arranged. This arrangement is known as crystal lattice. Why? This is the crystalline solid. In the crystalline solid, they are orderly arranged. Crystal lattice. Or it is also known as space lattice. Why it is known as space lattice? Within this given space, this is the given space. Within that space, all the constant particles are orderly arranged. That's why it is known as crystal lattice. Next, small definition, very important. Unit cell. Most important for PUC, one more definition. Unit cell. Small definition. One more definition for PUC. One more. What is meant by unit cell? Unit is nothing but small. Unit is nothing but small. We are having unit test and final test. So unit is small. Now for understanding purpose, I am considering in the crystal lattice, this is the smallest unit. Just for understanding purpose, in the entire crystal lattice, I am considering this is the smallest unit. If the smallest unit is repeated in all directions, so just for understanding purpose, I am considering. Now this is the entire crystal lattice. In the entire crystal lattice, I am selecting the small part. This small part is repeating in all directions. All directions means around x direction and y direction and z direction. The small part we are repeating in all directions. Anyhow, z direction we are not able to draw on the board. In all directions. So initially we are selecting the small part. The small part is repeating in all directions. X direction, y direction, z direction, like that. After repeating all directions, finally we are getting crystal lattice. See here, both are same. Finally we are getting what? Crystal lattice. So both are same. So again I am repeating. What is meant by unit cell is? Unit cell is nothing but a smallest repeating part in the crystal lattice. In the crystal lattice, what we did? First of all, we are selecting the small part. The small part is repeating in all directions. After repetition in all directions, finally we are getting crystal lattice. Hence, the smallest repeating part is known as unit cell. The smallest repeating part is known as unit cell. Therefore, what is meant by unit cell? The smallest very small one more definition. What is meant by unit cell? Just you should remember that unit cell is nothing but a smallest repeating part in a crystal lattice. Smallest repeating part of crystal lattice is known as unit cell. Otherwise, alternate definition. The small repeating part, the small repeating part, the small repeating part in all directions, gives entire crystal lattice. Gives entire crystal lattice. So first definition is easy. So otherwise you have already know what is meant by unit cell. It is the small part which repeats in all directions gives crystal lattice. Otherwise the small part, different definitions. The small part of unit cell, the small part of unit cell which repeats in all directions, which repeats in all directions, which repeats in all directions gives entire crystal lattice, gives entire crystal lattice known as unit cell. Otherwise, just for understanding purpose, one general example I will consider, just for understanding purpose. Now, this is the wall. Back side of this board wall is there. How that wall is constructed? With the help of bricks, mainly cement also there for joining purpose. With the help of bricks, that wall is constructed. So in the construction of wall, so in the entire big wall, this is the wall. This is the wall. In the entire big wall, bricks are repeated. This is a one brick. Bricks are repeated in all directions. Along this direction and this direction, x direction, y direction, z direction. The bricks are repeated. After repetition of the bricks, finally we are getting the wall. So these are the bricks. So after repeating the bricks, here one brick they kept, again brick, brick. So that bricks are repeated in all directions. After repetition of bricks, finally we are getting wall. Finally we are getting wall. Therefore, this brick is considered as unit cell. Wall is considered as crystal lattice. So just for understanding purpose, at least like that you should remember. So in order to constructing the wall, what we are doing? Bricks are repeated. Bricks are repeatedly arranged in all directions. After repetition of bricks in all directions, we are getting wall. Therefore, wall is nothing but crystal lattice. Brick is nothing but unit cell. So this is about unit cell. So just a small fundamental note point you should remember that. Note, unit cell is the smallest repeating part. Unit cell is smallest repeating part. Unit cell is smallest repeating part in the crystal lattice. Unit cell is smallest repeating part in the crystal lattice, and it has a cubical shape, cube shape. So in our syllabus, cubical unit cells are there. So first of all, you should remember that unit cell is nothing but smallest repeating part, and it has cube shape. Hence, these are also known as cubic unit cells. Cubic unit cells. So in our syllabus, only cubic unit cells are there. Cubic unit cell means the unit cell shape is in cube shape. So unit cell shape is cube shape. Hence, these are cubic unit cells. Just for understanding purpose, I am drawing the cube shape. So it is the cubic unit cell. Cubic unit cell. So cubic unit cell means the shape of unit cell is cube shape, cubic unit cell. Next, one more small definition. Lattice points. Lattice points. So first definition is crystal lattice. Second definition is unit cell. Third definition is lattice points. Small definition, anyhow, is not important. Lattice points means the location of constituent particles is known as lattice points. Lattice points are nothing but location of constituent particles known as lattice points. Known as lattice points. Just for understanding purpose, I am considering the crystalline solid. In the crystalline solid, all the constituent particles are orderly arranged in 3 dimensions. All the constituent particles are orderly arranged in 3 dimensions. This 3-dimensional arrangement is known as crystal lattice. In the crystal lattice, where particle is present, the place occupation of the constituent particle is known as lattice point. So all these are lattice points. So in this case particle is there, in this case particle is there, in this case particle, in this case particle. So where particle is present in the crystal lattice, that location is known as lattice points. That location is known as lattice points. Hence this space is known as lattice points. So this is crystal lattice, these are lattice points. In the crystal lattice, the smallest repeating part is known as unit cell. Smallest repeating part is known as unit cell. That unit cell shape is not cube shape, cubic unit cell. Next, after that, types of unit cells are there. Before discussing types, regarding Q, what locations are there we have to know. Note locations in Q. So in Q, what locations are there? First, corners. In Q, corners are there. Next, faces. Next, edges. Next, center of the body. Next, center of the body. So these are the 4 locations of Q. So in a Q, we are having 4 types of locations. 4 types of locations are what? Corners, faces, edges, center of the body. Otherwise, for understanding purpose, I am drawing a Q. This is the Q. Now, this location, this position is known as, otherwise positions in Q, both are same. Location or position are lattice points. This location is known as corners. Like the cube has how many corners? 8 corners. Cube has how many corners? 8 corners. That you should remember. Cube has 8 corners. Corners are 8. Faces. Cube has how many faces? 6 faces. This is one face. This is second face. Third, fourth. This is front face. Back side also one face is there. Cube has 3-dimensional structure. So we are not able to show the back side face. Therefore, total 6 faces. Here, first face, second face, third face, fourth face, and this is the 5th face. And back side one more face is there, 6th face. So cube has 6 faces. Lowest standard is ready. Edges, 12 edges. See, this is first, second, third, fourth, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th. Therefore, cube has how many edges? 12 edges. And center of the body. For any body, not only cube, for square, for circle, for any body, only one center is there. For this chapter also, this is the center place. So for any body, one center is there. Center of the body is 1. So these locations also you should remember. Cube has total 4 types of locations. Corners 8, faces 6, edges 1, center of the body 1. Total how many locations are there in cube? 8 plus 6, 14. 14 plus 1, 26. 27 locations. Cube has total how many locations? 27 locations. So In next class it is useful. So this is about unit cell. Next concept, very important, especially for PUC, types of cubic unit cells. Types of cubic unit cells. Very important. Types of cubic unit cells. For PUC, just for PUC theory concept it is types of cubic unit cells. 2 marks they are asking. Based on the location of constituent particles. So based on the location of constituent particles in cubic unit cell. So based on the location of constant particle in cubic unit cell. Sometimes constant particles are located at corners, sometimes faces, like that. Based on the location of constant particles in cubic unit cells, the cubic unit cells are broadly classified into mainly two types. First one, simple or primitive unit cells. Very important for we use it 2 marks questions. Frequently they are asking. Draw the simple primitive unit cell and identify the location of constant particles. Simple or primitive unit cell. Simple or primitive unit cell. Second type, non-primitive or centered unit cell. Non-primitive or centered unit cells. So based on the location of constant particles, unit cells are 2 types: simple or primitive. Second one, non-primitive or centered unit cells. What are simple unit cells? The name itself gives the answer. The unit cell is cube shape, cubic unit cell. The cubic unit cell in which constant particles located only at corners. So in any unit cell, first of all in our brain you should remember that unit cell has a cube shape. Unit cell shape is what? Cube shape, just like a brick. So unit cell has a cube shape. In the cube shape unit cell, if constant particles are present only at corners, the type of unit cell is known as simple unit cell. So simple unit cell is the unit cell in which constant particles are located only at corners. So simple unit cell is constant particles located only at corners. Such type of unit cell is known as simple unit cell. So here we have to draw the diagram. So definition 1 mark, diagram 1 mark, and we have to show the constant particles. According to definition, constant particles located only at corners. Now, this type of unit cell is known as simple unit cell. Count the lattice points. Lattice points means where they are located. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Therefore, total number of lattice points. How many? 8. So simple or primitive unit cell. Total number of lattice points 8. Short form it is also known as SC unit cell. SC means simple cubic unit cell. Simple cubic unit cell. Short form also should be known. SC means simple cubic unit cell. Simple cubic unit cell means constant particles located only at corners. Next, non-primitive or centered unit cells. Further, these are classified into 3 types. Non-primitive or centered unit cells. Non-primitive or centered unit cells. Non-primitive the unit cells in which constant particles located at corners as well as other places. So constant particles are located at corners as well as other places of cube. So comparatively, you should remember the only subject easy. If constant particles located only at corners, simple cubic unit cell. In addition to corners, if other places they are located that are non-primitive or centered unit cells. Non-primitive or centered unit cells. Based on other places, these are further classified into three types. Based on other places, these are further classified into three types. First one, body-centered. Body-centered cubic unit cell. Body-centered cubic unit cell. Short form also you should remember BCC. Body-centered cubic unit cell. So non-primitive unit cells means constant particles located at corners as well as other places. Based on other places, these are further different types. Body-centered cubic unit cell, short form BCC. Body-centered cubic unit cell means the name itself gives the answer. First of all, constant particles must be at corners. First preference corners. If only corners are there, simple. In addition to corners, if constant particle located at center of the body. So here, constant particles are located first corners. According to definition, constant particles are located at corners and center of the body. Center of the body. That's why the name came as BCC. So if constant particles located at corners as well as center of the body, the type of unit cell is known as body-centered cubic unit cell. So this definition carries one more, and we have drawn the BCC diagram. So all these are having cube shape. All these are cube shape. So according to definition, constant particles first of all located at corners. 8 corners. In addition to corner, center of the body. Therefore, total lattice points. Just you should remember that lattice points means where particle is present. Here particle is present, hence one lattice point. Here particle is present, second lattice point. Total lattice points 8 corners, one center of the body. 8 plus 1, 9. Therefore, in BCC, total how many lattice points are there? 9. Next, second one, face centered cubic unit cell. Face centered cubic unit cell. Short form is FCC. Short form also you should remember. Previous case SC, simple cube. Simple cube means only at corners. This BCC, this face centered cubic unit cell. The name itself tells that face centered cubic unit cell means constant particles are located at corners. First corners must. Constant particles are located at corners as well as center of faces. That's why the name came as center unit cells. Here, center of the body. Here, center of the face. That's why the name came as centered unit cells. So, FCC means face centered cubic unit cell. In FCC, constant particles located at corners, first corners, as well as center of the faces. Now we have drawn a diagram. FCC. Now,